Hello, my peeps, and welcome to another power-packed Phillips podcast. A couple of MSAs before we get started. If you didn't get that, let's give it one more try.
Homework tonight is work on page 52, problems 9 and 10.
Other MSAs. Don't forget that your EOC review packet is due next week. You should be working on the same packet that you had last week. We have done problems 1 through 4. They're posted in Blackboard. We will have online tutoring tonight, and hopefully we will do problems 5 through 10 tonight.
Miss Phillips will be keeping an eye out for week 7's scores.
That would be Mr. Phillips crying after the Bears' defeat yesterday. And that would be all the Viking fans clapping because the Vikings beat the Bears. All right, today's podcast is going to be on lesson 5.5. We're going to write equations of parallel lines. Lesson 5.5, write equations of parallel lines. Please remember that you need to memorize parallel lines have the same slope.
Please memorize parallel lines have the same slope. Please take out this graph paper and draw a coordinate grid on the graph paper. Go to the right 10, go up 10, go left to negative 10, go down to negative 10. Let's graph the equation y equals 3x minus 1.
In the equation y equals 3x minus 1, my slope is going to be 3 because it's touching the variable x. I do not have a denominator, so I give it a denominator of 1. My rise will be 3, my run will be 1. My y-intercept will be negative 1, so I will start at my y-intercept, which is negative 1. Remember, if you go here, that would be x is negative 1. We need to go to the y-axis, which would be right here at negative 1. I'm going to go up 3 and right 1. Now, I'm going to draw myself a line. You can staple this into your spiral/notebook. We'll come back to it in just a minute.
Directions ask us to write an equation of a line that passes through the ordered pair at negative 3, negative 5, and the line is parallel to y equals 3x minus 1.
Remember that when we're writing an equation of a line, we need to find two things. Number 1, the slope, and number 2, the y-intercept. Step number 1, we're going to identify the slope. Remember that parallel lines have the same slope. So since they told us the line would be parallel, we know that the slope of the new line will also be 3. Parallel lines have the same slope. Step number 2, we're going to write the equation for slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Step number 3, we're going to plug and chug x, y, and m into the equation. So I use my order pair from above. -3 will be x, -5 will be y. Remember, parallel lines have the same slope, so our slope, or m, is going to be 3. Step number 4. Now solve 3 times -3 gives me -9. Now I have -5 equals -9 plus b. Hearts and stars. So I'll put my stars together. I will bring the -9 over to the left side of my equation by doing the inverse or opposite. These two will cancel, be sent to A, L, C. Goodbye. Now I have B equals 4 or +4. Step number 5. I'll write the equation for slope-intercept form again.
Step number 6. Substitute the slope and your answer for B into the equation.
After we substitute your answer in for B, in the slope that is parallel, which is 3, y equals 3x plus 4 is the equation for a parallel line.
Now, let's graph the equation. Y equals 3x plus 4, so you can see that it is parallel.
Didn't catch that? We're going to graph the equation for y equals 3x plus 4, so you can see that it's a parallel line. You should be able to see that our slopes are the same because parallel lines have the same slope. Y equals 3x plus 4, the slope is 3. On our original equation, y equals 3x minus 1, the slope was 3 also. So that means I'm going to have a rise of 3 over 1 because parallel lines have the same slope. My y-intercept is going to be at +4. So I will go to the y-axis and I will start at +4. I had the same slope, so I will go up 3 and over 1. Up 3 and over 1. Go ahead and graph it on your paper, and you should be able to see that parallel lines have the same slope. Don't forget that parallel lines always have the same slope.
Good job.
I think we're just about out of time. So until next time, keep working hard. See ya. Wouldn't want to be the Bears.